Good afternoon and welcome to the 6th episode of Cleverti Podcast. Our honored guest is Cleverti's Nearshore Sales Director, Tomás Santos, and our conversation will be focused on setup, doubts, and method of operation of Cleverti's dedicated teams. After this, we will certainly have the opportunity to talk about internal methodology created by Cleverti in order to reduce risks and make peer communication more effective. Hi, Tomás. Welcome.
Hello, Mario. Thank you very much for the invitation. It's a good opportunity to explain in detail a little bit more about our commercial process on the international level. That represents more than 80% of Cleverti revenue. So it's great to be here, and thank you for the invitation.
It's our pleasure, Tomás. Let me start with a brief intro. So, over the previous episodes, we have been talking about how developers see themselves in companies' culture, what in their opinion makes Cleverti different from other outsourcing firms. However, we haven't had the opportunity to look back to Cleverti's foundation. Cleverti was founded in 2010 during one of the severest economic crises of all the time. And while Portugal has seen most of its top talent immigrate during that time, Cleverti was providing an innovative job model where developers could work in foreign projects, having their origin country as a basis. Tomás, let me ask you, after 10 years of market consolidation, we are talking about projects in 14 different countries. What do you, as a Nearshore Sales Director, expect for the next years? And what are Cleverti's goals for the future?
Mario, it's a wonderful question because no one knows what the future will bring. So as you said, and correctly, Cleverti was founded in 2010. Okay, we are celebrating 10 years in these markets, and during these 10 years, we passed for different stages. Okay, so when Cleverti were founded, we started working with the Nordic markets. After 4 years as working as a competence center, we opened our, let's say, doors to the international markets, and we start doing these nearshore services to help boost the international projects from our clients. So the point is that we have been facing a lot of changes on the last couple of years, because IT is a really dynamic industry. Okay, so we have constantly to adapt to the new situations. Okay, looking to Portugal, we open more or less our doors to the international 5-6 years ago due the Web Summit, when Portugal hosted the Web Summit for the first time. Companies from across Europe and other destinations start looking to Portugal as a good place for nearshore. Okay, indeed, we have a really great top talent that is now recognized by all the companies in Europe and around the world. Okay, we can work. We have a working culture really good, okay, that can adapt easily for different locations, and normally the top Cleverti markets are the Central Europe, Nordic countries, and with the challenge for on these countries is to provide good quality, okay, of development on a competitive rate, okay, and the challenging from the next years is to continue, not allow me the expression, fighting with Indian companies, Eastern companies. The point is that we can benefit our clients with top talents, good communication, good working culture, a competitive price. Okay, some of our potential clients look as a nearshore destination basis on the price, on my opinion, incorrectly. Okay, and I can explain more during this conversation. But the future is try to still continue open our doors to the international markets, put our talents in our potential clients and face these constantly stages that the IT market is providing. So on Cleverti, our biggest goal is still delivering with great talent, with basis on a good communication.
Okay, Tomas. You have touched on such a pain points, and I would like to introduce this thematic. So we have talked about the dynamic of IT sector, and just for our listeners understand as well. We all know the IT market competition, but what can we say to business managers who are close to choosing an IT outsourcing partnership and came across the most economical option of India or East Europe?
It's a good question. I wrote an article 2 years ago, the title of the article was Nearshore under 25 euros per developer. No, but sorry, but no sorry. Okay, and the point is that the price for me it's a key point. Price, it's not everything. Okay, when you are putting your project on a nearshore company, okay, you are putting parts of your core solution on an external partner. Okay, so you have to consider a lot of factors, and the price is one of the factors. Okay, because you cannot see a partnership as the price. If you do that, you are not working on the best way. And I can explain easily because for example, a London company that works on the banking industry or insurance industry, so they work a lot with the legal and security questions. Okay, so having a partner in India or Eastern Europe, they are not supervised by European Union. Okay, so they have their own legislation. So the things can get serious if you have problems on these destinations. I can give you an example. India at this stage is one of the companies with more COVID-19 cases. Okay, so with the shutdown, with the lockdown in this case, you have a lot of companies that have to shut, to lock its doors. Okay, and people are working from home. Okay, so let's imagine a company based in London, Germany, or Munich, or Switzerland, or France. Imagine to have a banking software there with a nearshore team, and the guys are working from their home. Okay, with a free Wi-Fi, with no conditions to work at home, putting their project open to intrusions. Okay, so let me say this expression. Okay, so the point is that when you look for a nearshore destination, you have to consider three key factors. Okay, it's price, talent, and working culture / communication. And this is what Cleverti provides. Okay, basically we worked on a personalized approach. Okay, that allows to our clients, and we have successful cases that our potential clients can see on Pledge or even on our website. When the people work with Cleverti, the experience is I would say amazing. Okay, it's really good because they have an end-to-end solution. They starting to have they're starting to have a conversation, in this case with me as a Nearshore Sales Director. We have a more technical conversation with our tech leads or operation manager. We provide a personalized approach where our clients can benefit from Portuguese talents approved by them. Okay, so they will not lose power on the project because the management is still on their side. And of course, the communication, because it's a key factor. So if you have a team in India or Poland or Ukraine, you don't know how to communicate with the team, or if the team do not speak the same language as you will have delays. So the problem is the price factor. Imagine that you have a task to do in 1 month, and for the lack of the communication with the team, you have you have delays to 3 months. Okay, so you already paid you already paid 2 more months Okay, so the cost benefits that you are looking for on this destination, they will not happen. So in the point, just to finish my way of thinking, is that we have some of our, I will say that 2/3 of our clients at this stage had bad experience with these nearshore destination like Poland and India, for this reason: bad communication, lose power on the project, a lot of rotation in the teams, and all by the end of the year, this is a lot of money.
For sure it is. And that guides me to the next question. Because we always talk about talent and retaining that same talent. Nowadays, we used to put our collaborators' issues on top of the company. So let me ask you. We know Cleverti has created a personalized methodology, the Cleverti Care, but it's just ours to keep that same talent. I mean, is it enough taking care of employees, or the type of projects and salary offered by other companies can throw out the dynamic intended by Cleverty?
Mario, I will reply on an honest and transparent way to you. Of course, money, it's important for everyone, okay, but is the working conditions and the balance between personal and professional life that it's really matter on the end of the month, okay. So, and when we create the Cleverty Care, so the Cleverty Care is not only for our employees, so it's a full line methodology, okay, that starts on the moment that we are talking for the first time with our clients and continues with the time during the engagement that we have with our clients. And our Cleverty goal is build long-term relationships. So we will apply for long-term the Cleverty Care. So basically, for us, the employers are the key for our success, because if you don't have the developers motivated with the project, if you don't give them the best conditions to work, if you don't give to them the balance that they need to provide the good work, you will start having a rotation that will destroy completely the flow of the team. So as you said, and correctly, we work with a personalized approach, and many people ask, so what this means, this personalized approach? Basically, we are different. We have a different approach from other consultants companies, even in Portugal and other destinations, as they have a lot of people, or a lot of people in the bench ready to start a project. But sometimes these people available, that is not the perfect fit for the client. So we did the opposite. Okay, so all our people at this stage are working for different clients, as you said, in different industries, different destinations, with a different stack of technologies, where we cover, of course, the most training, but we have the capability to attract old technologies as well, like Ruby on Rails, like COBOL, that in the past was training technologies, but now it's not so training at this stage. But this personalized approach allow us to do three things, okay, basically. So we understand, we can put a blank page and understand really well the requirements for our clients. So when we have the approval on the financial proposal, we sit down with our clients within our technical team to understand the requirements and the job description for each role. This way we assure that we are on the same page, and our recruitment team can go to the Portuguese markets to find the right fit for these needs. Okay, so, and after that we start a working team process, okay, that does not happen in the other company. So basically, Cleverty will do a pre-validation internally to assure that the candidate is the right fit for the clients, but the final line, okay, the final approval, it's always up to our clients. Okay, so they have the final word and say, Thomas, Cleverty, I'm really satisfied with the resources that you found. We can start wherever it's possible. Okay, and this is, for us, it's really important. Because why? Because when we start, the client knows really well who is the team, okay, that will work on a full-time engagement with them. Okay,
Sure.
then the candidates, when they jump in, knows exactly the clients and the location that we will work. Okay, always from our office in Lisbon, but they know exactly, okay, I will be working from a company in I don't know, in Berlin, on this area, on this technological stack. I know what is the milestones, and this is really important because there is no surprise for anyone. Okay, the client knows really well the team, that the candidates, the developers know really well the project that they will start, and after that, and the most important, and I will repeat this, is everything is about communication and working culture. Okay, because soft skills for us, it's really important, and we tried also to implement a Scrum framework to have a daily basis contact. Okay, having these daily basis contact, we minimize the risks and problems that we can face on the project. They will exist, okay, but as we have this daily basis communication, we can react, okay, on the problem, and to be quicker to solve it. Okay, and the working culture, it's completely different from a UK company or a Germany company or a French company to work with people that work on the same time zone. Okay, 2 hours flight from Lisbon, they can have a flight on Monday and work for a whole week in Cleverti, with people that understand really well the milestones, share the same feeling, do not stop the work if they don't have a guideline. Okay, so the Portuguese tech guys are really challenging from themselves. Okay, so it means that if they don't have a work, they will pursue the clients, they will chasing them to give them tasks, and of course having this communication avoids many problems in this. You could not find this on other destination in, like, for example, as you said, India or Eastern Europe, because the most important for them is business. The most important for us is the people in the right delivery.
And I think that was what made the Cleverti Care succeed. Okay, next round. Let me do an exercise with you, Tomás. Imagine that I'm a business manager and I have already decided Cleverti is going to extend my company's development team. Which steps may I wait for? You have already mentioned internal validation and the client's validation, but there is more steps, more meetings.
Of course. So let me say that our process normally takes for up to 6 weeks. Okay. So if the client reaches me and say, Thomas, I just need a resource for tomorrow, I would say it's not possible. So, but but the point is that we have this time frame to assure that we have the right people on board, to avoid problems like, okay, we start a team. After 2 weeks, you have your client saying, Thomas, I'm not confident with this developer, so we have to fire him. So this is not a way to work. So
this is on client validation, right, Tomas?
Yeah, so that's why it's this is not the point is that the client validation, it's important for us because this we assure 98% that the team that we will build is a team for a long-term engagement, and sometimes takes a little bit more than 4 or 6 weeks. Okay, because I can explain the process. Because normally after we have this blank page with the job description, we go to the market, and normally takes 1 to 2 weeks to find some profiles. Okay, we will do a pre-validation on our site to assure, and I will share the CVs or the profiles with the candidate for their analysis. And they say, oh, Thomas, I'm confident with this candidate or these candidates, and say, okay, so let's book the final validation. Normally, I invite the clients to visit us here in Portugal to do the validations face to face, okay? Because the technology is our friend, but having a meeting face to face, it's the best way to know the people, to know what they thinking, and but due to COVID, it's not possible. We will book a virtual meeting where the candidate will be present to introduce himself, to explain his experience, to reply to technical questions that the client have. And if the clients agree with the candidate and sees the high value, we will prepare all the steps to engage. So normally, according to the Portuguese legislation, we need 2-3 weeks to having a guy moving from one company to other company. So this is the time frame that we normally prepare, because when you are looking to build a long-term relationship, waiting 4 or 6 weeks, it's the okay. You can think, okay, it's too much time. But if you think on the right way, it's the time that I need to have a consolidated team, because no one wants to start a team and after 2 weeks they are firing all of the developers because they are not the right fit. It's a problem for the client because of waste consuming, and it costs a lot of money. And it's bad for Cleverti because we are hiring people on the market, and we will be with people here hiring for a client's needs, and we don't have project because the client does not like is the way of work. So that's why this process is so crucial for us, and I always explain the importance of this step to our clients and potential clients, because one of key points for Cleverti is to scale up the teams that we already have. Okay, so we started, our biggest client started with 2 developers 2 years ago, and 3 years ago, and now we have 15 guys on the team. So this is the way we prefer to work, taking care of our people, because if we taking care about our people, we will take care about our clients.
Okay, time for an informal one. Do you consider yourself as the Cleverti Care's father?
Good. It's part of it. Okay, it's I'm looking personally. I'm a really a relationship guy. Okay, I need to be with people. I love face-to-face meetings. So building this Cleverti Care was about always looking for the perfect communication. There is no perfect communication, but it's the goal. So, but this is a teamwork in Cleverti, okay? Because besides the commercial side, we have the technical side, and I'm not a technical person. So, when you look for the Cleverti care cycle, it's an end-to-end solution. So they have the commercial side on the beginning. We need to have the support of the marketing team to feed us with the clients. We have our recruitment team and HR manager that will take care on a daily basis of the candidates that we are looking for and our employers. And on the last step, you have the technical side, because when the team is engaged, our work not stop. Okay, so we have to be constantly present on the live stream. Okay, having follow-up conversations, more technical, more commercial side. So the most important is that okay, it's part of the Cleverti Care was thinking by me, but it's a teamwork that it's puts Cleverti Care on practice.
Okay, but did you feel the COVID-19 has harmed that communication and that engagement between teams, or that the things are rolling?
No, the Cleverti Care was good for us on these cases, because we have all our teams working remotely. Okay, full-time remotely at their houses for security. Okay, and the point is that the communication is so good now that everyone knows his role on the team and on the company, and that allows me as the account management as well to understand what the teams needs. Because if I start only the communication after the COVID-19, it will be bad. Having this like a pre-status when the people jump into Cleverti, they know exactly where is Cleverti Care and how to implement. It's easier for me and for us to take care of the people.
Okay, just to finish, in 3 words, what can customers expect from us from the moment they sign a contract with us?
Quality,
Okay.
First of all, that's the most important. Reliability, okay, because having a reliable partner, it's really important for a long-term relationship, and Cleverti looking for a long-term relationship. And the last point for me, I will repeat again, but it's the communication, okay? Because if we communicate on a daily basis, if we know how to communicate on the best way, we can have problems, okay? But the problems will solve really fast, because we know exactly what our clients needs, what is the path, and how to deliver with successful. So perfect. I would say that there is more important factors to have a partnership, not a relationship, a partnership with Cleverti. But we say that we do the things on a different way. For us, it's not one more client, it's the client, okay? And this interaction, it's really important for the clients feel Cleverti like not an external partner, but as an extension of his own office.
And it makes a difference. I know.
Yeah.
Tomás, I want to thank you for accepting this invitation and for participating in this conversation.
It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure and part of my role because company pays me for this.
I think it was extremely valuable, Tomás.
Thank you all. It was a pleasure to talk with our Nearshore Sales Director. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and stay tuned to Cleverti's content. We'll be back on the 7th episode of Cleverti Podcast. See you soon.